How are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm all right, thanks.
Good, thanks for coming. Go ahead and have a seat.
Thank you.
So, hope everything was good. You made it in here okay today, and
I got a little lost, but I made it.
good. I'm glad you found us, and you're on time, so that's really good.
Yeah.
I just have some questions that I'd like to ask you,
Okay.
and then at the end of the interview, if you've got any questions for me, feel free to ask that.
Great.
And with that, we'll get started.
Okay.
So my first question for you is pretty basic. Why America first?
You know, I have a lot of friends who have or currently do work here, and they just said it's a really solid job, just a really good job. Hours, benefits, really flexible, and just I don't know, it's an amazing environment to work. A lot of fun, and kind of a maybe weird to say, but maybe like a family knit kind of an environment, which is what I'm really looking for.
And we do pride ourselves on that unity here with our employees. So I'm glad that you kind of have a sense of that family here, because we really do feel like we are a big family at America First. So, okay, thank you. All right, the next question. What do you already know about the position?
So I've worked at call centers before, so I know the gist of how everything is ran. Obviously, there's the technical things that I don't know exactly how.
Sorry,
It's
getting a phone call. Sorry about that. Okay.
That's okay. I don't know exactly kind of how things work here, but I do know that obviously we're in charge of taking care of the questions that pop up, any variety that they may be, just making sure that people are taken care of over the phone and yeah.
Where do you see yourself going in the company?
Good question. I'm just beginning my college at Weber State right now. I'm just starting school, my first semester, and so maybe just a super solid job throughout my schooling, and who knows where it will go from there. But
I'm so sorry. I just don't know why these people are trying to get a hold of me. They know I'm in an interview.
it's okay. I mean, if you need to take it, to go.
No, I'm sorry. That's okay. We'll stick this down there.
Okay.
Okay. Were you able to complete that question?
I don't know. I'll kind of restart. That's fine. So, really, I'm looking for a great job that can have flexible hours that can get me through school. I'm intending on at least working at America First for my college career, I guess you want to call it that, for 4 years at least, and from there, who knows?
Okay. Great. Thank you. What experiences have you had that help you know that you can do this job?
So, like I mentioned before, I have worked at call centers, and my degrees at school is in communication. I just see myself as a really open and friendly person. People who, somebody who can open up to me maybe, and I don't know, people come to me for a lot of stuff, not like counseling issues or anything necessarily, but just they come to me and I feel like they can just kind of open up, be friends, and I feel like I have those great interpersonal skills that I could be able to work with people and to just share my thoughts and my feelings with them and they with me. So I don't know, I just established those good bonds, that rapport that is needed to just have a good solid relationship with somebody.
Mm-hmm. With that too, do you feel like you're the type of person that could be a good mentor for other employees?
Yeah, definitely. Just because I feel so strongly about listening and sitting back and kind of soaking in whatever they have to say, and then being able to respond based off of kind of their tone of voice and how they say these back. So yes, definitely, I feel like I can be a mentor for others.
Okay. Great, thank you. Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of a scenario for this question. If a member called in and was angry about an error with an ATM at one of the branches and was, getting really worked up, maybe screaming, swearing at you, how would you respond to that? And remember, this error is not your fault, but these people, they're so elevated, and how would you respond to their behavior?
All right. First, it seems like a lot of people when they're upset, they just want to get out whatever they have to say. So I think just calmly approaching the situation, first and foremost, letting them just kind of get out whatever they have to say, make sure that they say it fully, and then approach the situation from there, making sure that they are aware that I have their full, their best interest in mind, and that I will handle the situation as quickly and as efficiently as I possibly can for them. I think just the wording or phrasing it somewhat like that can help establish a confidence, a trust, a bond with the person that you're on the phone with. And so having them understand that you are doing these, you're doing it for their benefit, and you're not just on the phone just to kind of go from phone call to phone call and just, you're done with them, hang up, go to the next person. I think it'd be important to make sure and get the problem solved as quickly and as efficiently as possible, and then letting them know that. So I think establishing that confidence would and hopefully should calm them down, and then you can approach it with a more maybe logical tone and approach from there.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Okay, that is all of the questions I have for you today. Is there any other questions that you wanted to ask me?
Just you've worked here for a while, and what's your favorite part about being in America First?
That is a good question.
So I'm just kind of curious.
One of our main core values here at this company is that the member comes first.
Oh.
And so what I have loved about working here is everything that we do revolves around the community and the members. And we're very service oriented towards outside of the company as well. Cool. Not even just to our members, but outside of the company. So it's been very rewarding, and if you get this job, you'll see what I mean by how rewarding it is to work with not only everybody in America First, but people in the community as well.
Great.
So, yeah. Does that help answer your question?
It does. Thank you.
Hey, you're welcome. So thank you so much for coming today, and we'll get back in touch with you shortly.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Hey, yes, thank you, Kaden.